Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel at today magre-review ako ng isang best educational apps for kids 3 to 8 years old. Yes. Actually, sa dami ko lang napuntahan, na-explore, na-download ng mga educational apps for kids, ito talaga yung sobrang na-appreciate ko, the best educational apps. Bukod sa free, sobrang learning tools talaga siya. Ginagamit namin siya actually sa aming homeschool. So, talagang recommended namin. So, gumagamit lang si Kish nito, nanonood lang siya, of course hindi buong araw, so nanonood lang siya mga minutes in a day, at saka that's why I'll make sure na talagang informative yung natutunan niya. Pero syempre kung gusto mo talaga ng quality, yung talagang magandang apps, may bayad. Yes, may bayad. Tapos na-try ko na rin yon. So, worth it naman siya, pero syempre every month magbabayad ka pa din, ganyan. Pero ito best. So, ito na yung free best educational apps so far na nakita namin. So, ito na siya. Ito na siya. Papangalanan ko na talaga siya. Okay? So, panoorin natin kung ano itong best educational apps for kids na sobrang ma-appreciate nyo at magugustuhan nyo din. Okay? Enjoy! Open po natin yung iPad niya, of course. There you go. Okay. So, ang dami niyang apps dito. Pero, ito yung late. Ayan. Ayan po siya. Tsura niya. Okay. Ayan po ulit. Khan Kids. Okay. So, press pa natin.
Khan Academy Kids.
Open po natin. Ito po yung library. Ayan. Pwede na po siya mamili dyan. Pag inopen natin yung library, ito makikita natin books we love, stories with lessons, books about feelings, number books, character stories, first grade early readers. So, ito pwede mo siyang palitan kung anong level ng anak nyo. So, pinili ko first grader kasi si Kish, anak ko grade 1. So, yan yung sinelect ko doon na levels. Tapos, ito early readers, puno-puno siya ng story, animal safari, super cute, mga animals, and then backyard wildlife. Tapos, ito siya, playful pets, vehicles, science, National Geographic yung Explorer. Meron din siyang alphabet books. Yun. So, diba? Ang dami niyang laman. So, tingnan natin yung ano yung makikita natin sa books we love. So, open tayo ng isa. Okay. So, right. Po siya. So, pili tayo ng isa dito sa books we love. So, favorite ni Kish po dito, ito, Being Together. Okay. So, meron
Together by Cynthia Plath.
So, meron po siyang Read to Me or Read by Myself. So, usually, pag hindi ko siya binabasaan, Read to Me po lagi niyang pinipili.
Cody wanted to play a game, but no one was around. Paula was sick. Sammy was at a music lesson. She looked for Pat, but he was napping. Cody was all alone. She didn't like to be alone. Cody looked up. Rhea was reading in a tree. She wasn't by herself anymore. What are you doing? Cody asked Rhea. Reading a new book about snakes, Rhea replied. Do you want to play? Cody asked. Rhea smiled. Not now. This is a really good book, she said. Cody frowned. Rhea closed her book. Do you want to sit quietly with me? She asked. Cody did. But Cody was not good at sitting quietly. She squirmed, she wiggled, she even sang and danced. Rhea closed her book again. I said sit quietly, she told Cody. This is not quiet. Cody tried to sit still. But she
po siya kaikli, pero ang ganda po niya. This, okay, so isa pa po, let's see this one. Oops. Starting to, or fun to read. Favorite niya din po yan. Open ko na.
Fun to Read by Catherine Rawson.
Let's read to me.
Rhea sat in the sun. She sat in the sun to read. It was fun to read, but it was not fun to sit in the sun. It was hot in the sun. Rhea saw a table. I will sit by the table, she said. If I sit by the table, I will not be hot. Rhea sat by the table. She sat by the table to read. It was not fun to sit by the table. It was hot by the table. Rhea saw a chair. I will sit on the chair, she said. If I sit on the chair, I will not be hot. Rhea sat on the chair. She sat on the chair to read. It was not fun to sit on the chair. It was hot on the chair. Rhea was hot, but her leg was not. My leg is not hot, she said. Why not? This is for you, Rhea, said Peck. It is not hot. No, it is not, said Rhea. It is not hot.
And then okay, so we've just done letting get the books we love. So tingnan natin yung stories with lesson. So favorite niya dito, stories with lesson, is this one, On a Roll.
On a Roll by Cynthia Platt.
Tingnan natin. Read to me.
Armadillo had a problem. It wasn't how strong his armor was. It was pretty strong, or how fast he could run. He was pretty fast. Or even how pointy his nose was. It was perfectly pointy. The problem was that he was supposed to be able to roll into a ball, and Armadillo couldn't quite get the hang of it. Watch what I do, his mom told him. Armadillo watched carefully as his mom curled up into a tight ball of armor. But when Armadillo tried, well, it didn't go as planned. All you have to do is think round thoughts, his dad told him, and then curl up in a ball. Armadillo tried to think of round things like the moon and his favorite rock. When he tried to roll up, though, he still couldn't make it work. Armadillo decided to take matters into his own hands. He jumped into the air and tucked himself in. He used a rock to push himself into a nice, even circle. This was getting frustrating. Then Armadillo had an idea. Maybe if he had something to roll down, he'd finally get it right. He thought about all the things he'd need to do to roll into a ball. Duck his head, tuck his legs, chuck his tail in. Armadillo took a deep breath. He could do this. He was right. His parents were waiting at the bottom of the hill. You were on a roll, his dad said. We knew you could do it, his mom said. Armadillo knew that he could do it too.
The end. Yan. So, meron ba siya duck to do? Just you wait, hold on, old, and new friends. So, and then, ito din pinaka na-appreciate ko, yung books about feelings. So, gustong-gusto niya to. And, favorite niya dito is, okay, ito, try natin. Actually, ito lahat favorite niya, pero try natin tong i-open. Love You Too.
Love You Too by Cynthia Platt.
Read to me.
Peck loved his friends and liked showing his love in different ways. So when Sandy forgot her snack, Peck offered to share his. I love grapes, Sandy said. Well, I love you, Peck said, and I love to share with you. Cody wanted to play soccer, but no one else wanted to. I'll play with you, Peck said. But you don't like soccer, Cody replied. I don't like soccer that much, but I do love you, Peck said, so I'm happy to give it a try. Peck found Rhea looking sad. What's wrong? He asked. I miss being at home today, Rhea said. Do you want to talk about it? Peck asked. Not right now, Rhea said, but it's very loving of you to offer. Olu finished some paintings, but couldn't reach the outside drying rope to hang it up. I can fly up and do it for you, Peck said. Thank you, Peck, Olu said. You're a very loving friend. Peck's friends wanted to do something nice for him too. Surprise, they called. What's this for? Peck asked. It's for being a good friend, Rhea said, and because we all love you. I love you too, he told them. His friends already knew that, but it was always nice to hear anyway.
There. So cute, diba? So, tingnan pa po natin yung number books. Okay, so, number books. Okay, try po natin. 10 in the pool.
10 in the Pool by Cynthia Platt.
Okay, so read to me.
It was a hot day at the kids' club. Rhea, Cody, and Peck sat in the shade trying to stay cool. I have an idea, Peck said. Let's go in the pool. The pool sounds great, Rhea agreed. On the count of 10, let's jump in.
Okay, so,
It was a hot
ginagan niya po.
10,
Then, minumove niya po to.
10, 10, 10.
So,
10.
ganyan po siya. Okay, next.
Day at the kids' club.
Next.
Wait, I'll get the pool floats, Cody said. She returned with 10 giant floats and put them in the pool. Cody, there's no room for us in there anymore, Rhea told her.
So,
Wait,
ito po siya. Pwede niya
One.
pong galawin.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Nakikita ko po ginagamitan niya siya.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes. Diba? Cute.
I'll get the pool. Maybe noodles will work better, Cody said. Rhea and Peck helped her get 10 noodles. But when Peck tried to jump in, he got stuck. There's still no room in the pool for us, he said. It's so warm, Peck said. I just want to go in the water. Cody, we can't all fit if there are 10 noodles in the pool, Rhea said. But I love playing with pool toys, Cody said. What about these rubber duckies? Rhea said. They're small and fun. Cool beans, Cody said. Let's put all 10 of them in the pool. And then let's jump in ourselves, Peck said. Yippee!
Okay, so the end. Okay, so next po is character stories, first grade early readers. Tapos ito po, binabasa na po niya itong mag-isa. So, yung grade 1 ko, favorite niya po dito is ito. So, try po nating offer. Breakfast Time.
Breakfast Time by Cynthia Platt. Peck and Olo had a sleepover at Olo's house. Even though they stayed up late, they were both early risers and got up with the sun. What's for breakfast? Peck asked. Let's make something, Olo replied. They found a recipe for pancakes and another for French toast. Which one should we pick? Asked Peck. The French toast looks fun, Olo said. Let's make that. What do we need to make it? Peck asked. Olo read the recipe. Please get some bread from the pantry, he replied, and I'll get fresh eggs and milk from the fridge. They whisked the ingredients together as fast as they could. Finally, the mixture was nice and frothy. What's next? Asked Peck. Next, we dip the bread in, Olo responded, and flip it to cover both sides. Oh no, Peck said. The recipe says to heat oil in a frying pan next. We'll have to ask my dad for help, Olo replied. So they ran to find Olo's dad was frying up the French toast, Olo and Peck looked for some fruit. They found raspberries, tangerines, pineapple, and ruby red grapefruit. "This is going to be fantastic," Peck exclaimed. It felt like forever, but finally the French toast was ready. Olo and Peck had 4 slices along with a rainbow of fruits. "This is delicious," Peck said. "And it looks pretty too," Olo realized.
The end. Okay. So, next po, there you go. Early readers, Animal Safari. Yan. So, cute po nitong mga Animal Safari. Open po tayo ng isa. So, favorite niya dito ay dolphins.
Dolphins.
Okay.
Dolphins jump above the ocean waves. Dolphins are mammals. Some dolphins are as small as a person. Some dolphins are bigger than a bus. Orcas are the biggest dolphins. A dolphin tail has 2 fins called flukes. Dolphins move their tails up and down to swim. To turn and to stop. Dolphins have smooth skin. It helps them slide through the water. A dorsal fin. It keeps them from rolling over when they swim. Dolphins breathe air through a blowhole. Dolphins have more than 100 sharp teeth. They use their teeth to catch fish and other food. Dolphins hunt for food in groups called pods. Dolphins make clicking sounds to find food. The sounds bounce off fish and make echoes. Dolphins listen to the echoes. The echoes tell dolphins where the fish are. Dolphins make sounds to talk to each other. They bark, chirp, and whistle. Dolphins like to play. They flip and twist together in the air. Dolphins are friendly. They even have smiles on their faces.
It's at the end. Okay, so yun po. And then, ito din, super cute animals. Favorite niya din po ito. Backyard wildlife. Yan. So, snakes, ladybugs, lahat po siya meron. And then, playful pets, vehicles, science. Sobrang nagustuhan ko po siya about science. Meron spring, summer, cloud, temperature, lahat po siya. Tapos meron din pong National Geographic Young Explorers. So meron pong Food for Fido, Seeds to Grow, Animal Groups, Wonderful Wetland, Life in Pride, Photo Book. Okay, so pinakagusto ko po siya yung alphabet. Yung ganyan po yung alphabet niya para sa mga toddlers niyo po.
What Does Baby Want by Catherine Rawson.
Hindi niya na po ito binabasa.
What does baby want?
Okay, so, ganyan na, ano po siya. Marami mahaba po siya. Then, videos. Yan, lessons we love. Super simple songs. Tapos, favorite niya po itong mga simple songs. Ganyan, open po tayo na isang songs. Try the song. At saka madami pa po. Then, pinakagusto ko din po dito yung first grade math. So, add toys, subtract, subtraction, and meron po
Olo
siya.
has 2 dinosaurs. He puts his toys with Cody's toys, and together they have 5 toy dinosaurs. So, how many dinosaurs does Cody have? If we add 2 and 3, we get 5. So, Cody has 3 toy dinosaurs. Rawr.
So, simple po. This then, first grading reading, short O, long A. This early counting, early shapes and measurements, early reading and language, letter sounds, letters. Yan, this for the video po. And then, may create din po siya. So, pwede po siyang kumuha ng drawing, get coloring, draw. Pwede po siyang mag-draw dito. Then, pwede po siyang mag-color, gallery. At ito yung mga creation niya ni Kish. Tapos, meron din po siyang offline pag wala po kayong internet. So, yan po. Tapos, ABC, lowercase. There. Pwede po silang mag-tracing. Trace examples sa tracing po. For
Trace the
voice.
lowercase letter.
Yan.
A.
So, siya. There.
Good work.
Di ba? Ang ganda po niya. Tapos
Trace the
then,
uppercase letter.
okay. So,
A.
okay.
Great. You traced the letter A.
Okay.
Trace the
Okay. Tapos dun po siya sa numbers, subtraction, equation, reading foundational skills, vowel sounds, digraph and blends, sight words, language, early readers, stories, okay, and logic. Yan. Meron po siyang working memory, load po, flexible thinking, strategy and logic, measurement and shapes, memory and flexible thinking, practice 1. Ayan po siya. Ito lang pictures. Ayan, pictures na po siya. Working memory game. Example po ito.
Hi! Today we're going to play a monster memory game. I'm going to show you many monsters and you have to remember the first ones that I show you. These are the 2 that you have to remember. This is the round blue monster and the tiny green monster. Remember them. I will ask you later if you remember them. This is the angry red monster and the dizzy yellow monster. And this is the spotted green monster and the furry blue monster. Tap the 2 monsters from the beginning that I showed you first. Oops. Oops. Keep it up. You found the right monsters.
So, ganun
Let's
po
do another one
So,
now.
ganun po siya yung about instruction po. Following the instruction. And then, meron po siyang flexible thinking, strategy and logic, measurement and shapes, and marami pa pong iba. Yun. So, kaya ko po siya nagustuhan, guys. Khan Kids Academy. So, that's all for Khan Academy Kids. Thank you, Khan Academy